Good morning and welcome to the final week of our Brewed for You coffee and card. And this one I thought I'd make a nice girly card, and so we are using a glass of wine. And after several days of messing around with this suite when I was sorting out the cards for this, I suddenly remembered, I was debating what colour to do the wine, when that we have a colour at Stampin' Up called Merry Merlot. So Merry Merlot is what we've gone for today. It is in the neutral family, so, and I've matched it up with some grey granite, and then this is Mossy Meadow, which is also in the neutral palette, and they go together so well. So but who knew we had a Stampin' Up ink colour that was named after wine. Right, so I shall get on now. Okay, so in your kits, in the spirit of using up your stuff, I am using up some retired paper. So you've all got different, it's all got gold on, but they're all slightly different. Some of you will have the same as I have there, because we're all very fond of hoarding our designer series paper and not using it. So I thought I'll rock it out with this lot. So there you go. So I've got some pretty leaves on mine, and I've just left the inside blank. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is some stamping. So you've got your little Mossy Meadow for your hop leaves. There are actually 3 dies in the set for these, so you can just cut them all out at once. It's great. Then you've got a mat in the Merry Merlot, a scrap for your wine, another mat for your stamping inside, and then that's your card base again in the Merry Merlot. So I've gone with a white this time rather than the very vanilla. So we will start with our stamping. So I've stamped the glass in grey granite this time. So let's just get my stamps. Are all managed to put my stamp set on top of the prepared stamp. Never good. Right, okay, so I'll stamp the glass first in the middle of the paper, and then I'm going to get my Merry Merlot ink out for the rest of the stamping. So I'm going now, because I'm filling the glass with the wine, I've put this on a slightly bigger block than it needs to be, just so I can see around the edges, so I can see where the wine glass is. And it is the bottom out technique, so stand up, stick your bum out, and get your head over what you're stamping so you can line it up. And on this one I do it so if I can't see the rim of the glass either side, I am there. Okay, there we go. 1 glass of wine. I do like these 2-step stamps. You get, you know, really good images without a lot of effort, really. So just stand up and stick your bum out. Right, and I should have a warning on the front of this video. Some viewers may find the content offensive on a Papercraft video. Right, and now I'm going to do my sentiment again in the Merry Merlot, and it's on the block straight, and it would help if I put the card straight, and then the sentiment will be straight. So I owe you one or several. So, and then you just need to die cut out your wine and your leaves. So with the magic of television, I've already done mine. There we go. So a glass of wine, 3 little leaves. I am going to build the card up first. So first of all, I'm going to put the white on the inside. It's such a lovely colour, isn't it, the Merry Merlot? I've just finished the first of my 2 Crafternoon teas, and we've used quite a bit of Merry Merlot in that. And we are doing in the next one in November. Okay. then see, I love that side as well. Our designer series paper either hangs around for 6 months or 12 months and then it's gone. And it's like, oh, just look at those cranes. I think they were cranes. They are beautiful. Symbols of Good Fortune, I think it was called. Right. And if you do have a hoard of designer series paper, which I think a lot of us do have, go onto YouTube and do hashtag, as Kylie does it, hashtag Love It Chop It, which is Kylie Bertucci, who's an Australian demonstrator who's on a mission to get us all to use our designer series paper, and she's got some quite good cutting systems where she pre-cuts all the designer series paper when she gets it, and then that means it's ready to go. She cuts it into this size, into card front sizes. I use a lot more now that I've done that, and she does some lovely layouts. And if anybody is interested, I do have a one sheet wonder sort of based on her cutting diagram tutorial. If you send me a message, I will send you it. And it makes 7 cards out of one sheet of 12 by 12 DSP. All different, and a mixture of using both sides of the card as well. There we go. And then I'm just going to position that on the front of the card. So you can decide how jaunty you want this to be. Sort of position it in the middle of the card. And then I'm going to add the wine glass. I'm going to use dimensionals, and I'm going to use one big one and a little one. So I'll use a big one at the top of the glass there, and then use a little one at the bottom. Where's my poke tool? So just there so you can't see it. Okay, so I'm going to put the glass straight on the card. There we go. And then I'm just going to stick the little leaves on. So a couple of dots and a pair of tweezers. Okay, so put that on there. Oop. How good was I there, putting the lid back on? Couple of dots. And I am going to dab that on the other leaf because I'm going a bit bonkers there with the glue. So 2 leaves for the price of 1. So I'm just going to pop that sort of leaning this way a bit. And then the other one just there. And there we go. So that's the last of this month's coffee and card. Thank you for staying with me, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Oops.